Hello, and welcome in to another episode of The Swarm right here on the Hive Media. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, and that can only mean one thing. It's sports day here on The Swarm. And we have lots of sports to be talking about because at the time of recording, we are a mere less than a handful of hours away to Game 1 of the World Series, which we will dive into, obviously, as CJ's favorite baseball team is in the World Series.
First time in my life.
I'm happy for you. I don't think it's going to end well for you, but I'm happy for you. But we'll
That's
talk
some
about
respect,
it. But
bitch.
listen. I have my reasons. I'm a respectable human.
So to hear my prediction.
Well, yeah, it's your team. I would hope you predict them to win. But before we do that, as always, I like to, because I'm a good human being, I like to ask my co-host how they're doing before we dive
I'm
into
on top
the
of the world, JPJ.
Good, I'm glad you are now, because
Drake
by the
May
next time we talk...
the MVP of the NFL. The Blue Jays are 4 games away from winning the World Series. That's just a fact. Even if we went down 3-0, we're still 4 games away from winning the World Series.
I agree.
So that's just a fact. Bo Bichette's the best second baseman in baseball, apparently. I didn't know that going into today. We'll see how that goes. But, hey, I'm going to be on top of the world until there's no reason not to be, JPJ.
Fair enough.
Now, does Ohtani hit a leadoff home run? Potentially.
Probably. He's actually... All right, listen. All right.
By the way, his stats are so overblown. He had 2 good games.
Besides that, listen, and that game was an all-timer of all time. It's probably the best individual game anyone's ever played in this sport. But
maybe in any sport.
Literally.
In his first game against the Phillies in the wild card, he had 2 home runs.
Yeah. But he was hitting like under 200.
He was ass in between those 2 games. He was
not playing well.
His first game and his last game, he was ass in between. Straight up just ass.
Yeah. So, listen, it is what it is. But weeks that's my... It can go either way because we've seen it where you guys have been playing through. Obviously, you had a couple days off here, but you guys played through 7-game series. You played all the way through. Dodgers have been off for a week and a half.
No, it's been exactly 7 days.
Has it been a week? That's it?
They played Friday.
All right. So they've had a week off. You've had 4 days off. We've seen it go both ways. The extra rest helps out because you get guys that are banged up. It's a long season. You're at the end of it. Or, some guys like to play through it. Some guys like to play through it. But before we actually dive into the World Series talk here, and then obviously we're going to be going through the NFL slate. CJ is going to tell you that I am the king of picking games because I am unbelievable at picking games. I
don't know about that. I might just be ass.
And then, we'll do that. But before we do that, obviously, I want to talk to you about our pals over at W Energy, the clean energy drink. Multiple flavors to choose from. No extra sugars, no jitters like you feel sometimes after you have other energy drinks. Just clean ingredients, clean energy. So if you need a little pick-me-up, you need a boost to get through the weekend, you need a boost to start your Mondays. I know I need a boost every Monday morning. W Energy is the place to go. So if you head over to w.gg and you type in that promo code, the Hive, all one word, you will get 10% off your order at our pals at W Energy. That is w.gg, promo code the Hive. You see it right below me right there, all one word, and you will get 10% off your order. This episode of The Swarm is powered by W Energy, as all episodes of The Swarm are. That's our pals at W Energy. No jitters, no sugars, just clean energy. All right, CJ, it's your team. Talk me through it. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? What's the pick? This is your team. Your first time in your life. I've had the pleasure of seeing my team go to the World Series 4 times and win them all.
I mean, you played some generational stink teams in those World Series.
Played the Cardinals twice.
Yeah, okay. Name 3 players on that lineup right now off the top of your head.
Well, the first time it was Pujols. It was Renteria.
Renteria was on your team the first time.
No, he wasn't. We got him the year after, and he stunk.
Oh, he played against the Cardinals. I know that.
Yeah, well, we signed him the year after, and he had 17 errors, and we traded him after 1 season. So they had Edgar Renteria, they had Scott Rowland, they had Albert Pujols. that
We're not
first
playing
one.
this Dodgers team.
No, this Dodgers team was unlike probably any team of all time. And then in 2007, I'll give it to you, that Colorado Rockies team. They had no business getting in that World Series. Getting in that World Series.
Stink.
But then the other times, we played the Cardinals again,
Trash.
and then we played the Dodgers in 2018. It's a good team. Now, they didn't have Mookie Betts or Shohei Ohtani, but the Dodgers were still
or Freddie
good.
Freeman or Teoscar Hernandez or
it's fine. They were still the Dodgers.
Or the best postseason player of all time, Kike Hernandez.
It's true. He was on our team on that year.
Yeah, that's where he started this run.
Yeah, it's crazy how playoff Kike Hernandez is a completely different player than real life Kike Hernandez, because
he's horrendous in the regular season.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But in the playoffs, he's like clutch as hell. Anyway, This is your team. This is your moment. Let us know mere hours before game one how you're feeling, what your thoughts are on how this series is going to go.
Again, until there's a reason not to, I'm going to be on top of the world here. As I should be. I deserve this. It's just, if we go down 9-0 in game one, right? Like, we lost the first two games again. I understand it's a different beast, but still.
Yeah.
This team weirdly performs better with the backs against the wall. For instance, lost the first two games in Toronto. Absolutely embarrassed Seattle in games 3 and 4, and Seattle just dog walked them. So everybody said, Blue Jays in 6, easy dog walk in the next two games. What do? We lose in tragic fashion game 5. And then when we're supposed to win, we lose. And then we win the next two games. Game 6 and 7, obviously. This team performs when they shouldn't. And when everybody's giving them a hand job, they hear all of it and believe it. It's kind of like what me and you believe to a point. We'll talk about this later. May happen with the Patriots. They might start sniffing their own ass. And
this week could be one of those weeks.
Yes.
But we'll talk about it.
It's the same thing, though. And then when everybody talks about how ass they are, Drake May turns to the MVP of the league. I do think we have position players now. Probably.
I think the lineups are semi-even, to be honest. Is
there a world we have the second and third best players in Vlad and George Springer?
Vlad, I'll give you as the second. I would put Mookie over Springer any day.
Not 2025 Mookie.
He's still Mookie best, though.
Well, you can't say that. So Max Scherzer's the best pitcher because he has 3 Cy Young.
No, but like in the play,
Mookie Betts has not been good this year.
Yes, but in the playoffs, he's been pretty decent here.
But he hasn't been.
Now, Springer is a clutch player. He was really the only guy on that Houston team that I liked was Springer. He's a clutch player. He's always been a clutch player. He was a clutch player for them. Obviously, he hit the big home run in Game 7 to give you guys the lead that got you to the World Series.
That was the best hit in my baseball life.
Yeah. I mean, a moment like that, that's going to be, because you guys were looking like you were dead.
I'm not kidding.
Did you think you were losing that game before
the home run? No, only because if we went through the top half of the lineup and didn't score, yes. If we didn't score in the 7th inning, yes, I would have called it. If we got past George and Lucas and Vlad and Kirk, I would have said we lost if we didn't get past it. So if we got to the 8th inning and we were still down, I would say that. But no, when those two, when the way Vlad and George are playing, you can never say you're out of the game right now. And thankfully, because George was dog shit against the Yankees in the first 2 games of the Seattle series.
The problem is the Dodgers have about 6 Vlads in.
They do not have 6 Vlads.
I mean that like top tier players. Like they have legitimate.
I think people are overrating this lineup.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah,
Mookie
obviously.
Betts,
you can't deny
Freddie
that.
Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy
Legend,
Edman.
by the way.
Tommy Edman. Will Smith is one of the best hitting catchers in the league. Like they have. It's true.
Will Smith. We have a better one. Thank you.
I like Kirk. But
He's
Smith.
So fat, I love him.
Yeah, Will Smith is a tremendous hitting catcher. They have, again, and my thing, and I even said it when I didn't want to try to interrupt you because it was your spiel, but like I think the lineups are decently even.
I think the Blues have a better lineup.
No, that's fair. It's your team. That's fair.
No, that's not it. I mean, everything shows you we have the deepest lineup in the playoffs by a mile.
Yeah, so I think they're even. My problem is when you're trotting Shohei Ohtani out there as your 4th starter, that is quite the pitch. Like Blake Snell has turned into playoff. I don't give up hits. Blake Snell. Yamamoto has been unhittable. And then you got Shohei out there who's 6 innings, shutout, 10 strikeouts, 3 bombs. Like when Shohei Ohtani's your 4th starter, that means your rotation's real good.
To be fair, he probably is their second best pitcher, though.
If you can get to their bullpen,
and Vezina, by the way,
chance.
I'm happy he's not playing, but I'm not happy for him and his wife are having a personal issue. I hope that doesn't mean anything's wrong with their kids or anything. Alex Vesio, like one of the best centermen.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
I hope. Weirdly, I don't hope they're getting divorced, but I hope it's that over like a kid. You know what I mean?
Wait, does he have? He's not playing this whole series.
They said he's not on. He hasn't. He's like ruled out for the Toronto games. The games in
whole
Toronto.
Series.
No, the games in Toronto. So obviously, I hope it's not to do with their children or anything horrible like that.
Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully
but that's a boost when you talk about just the baseball aspect of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pounce on him in game. I think there's just gonna be so much momentum game 1. I think we win game 1.
Okay.
I mean, that place is gonna be a fucking zoo. Zoo.
I'm not trying to blow out your candles, babe. Like if you think you're gonna win
Trey
game
Savage,
1, that's
by
cool.
the way. Let's talk about that.
How do you feel about that? So they're not going with Gosman.
He pitched an inning the other night.
Yeah, one inning. Dude, it was 4 days ago.
Yeah, so just pitch him game 2. I think it's the right decision. Although I know it's game 1, it's a rookie, yada yada. But I like that better. You don't want to be potentially down 1-0, going on the cusp of going to LA, and the rookies, and they're like, oh shit, if we lose this, we're down 2, we'll go to LA, we're fucked. I think there's a little bit of less pressure weirdly game 1 because then you get the veteran and the Gosman, you settle things down a little bit type of thing. I do like your Savage pitching game 1. I wouldn't have been against doing Bieber game 1.
Yeah, I thought
Savage game 2 and Gosman game 3. Weirdly, just mix it up a little bit. But I understand why Gosman's not starting. And our lineup is just kooky today. We have Schneider playing left bat in second. We have Straw in right. So Barsher's on the bench. We have the return of. It's like kind of home run or bust with him. The last few games. And then the best hitter in the American League, not named Aaron Judge, is returning to the lineup tonight, playing second base for the first time in his MLB career. I think he started 2 games in AAA or something like that. He's this what and what metric is he now?
And average. Hits? Yeah, average and hit. Yeah, okay.
What else do you do as a hitter?
When you
I said not named Aaron Judge.
Yeah, but that's still debatable. There was a gentleman who hit 62 home runs this year.
And he batted like 230.
62 home runs.
Every hit he had was a home run.
Okay.
That's not a hitter. That's a masher. That's not a hitter.
I mean,
who's a better pure? He might have the best pure swing you've ever seen on the Manny Ramirez.
Maybe.
Boba shit. I said other than Manny Ramirez.
You never heard a guy named like Albert Pujols?
First of all, it's in the American League.
Vladimir Guerrero Sr.?
He played in the American League like 3 years.
It's true. No, he was with Anaheim.
Okay, but he was not. The Expos and the fucking. Come on, let's lock it.
Speaking of, that documentary comes out. Is that out?
It's out. I'm pretty sure it's out. No,
it's already out. That documentary.
Is it out?
I'm very interested in that documentary.
By the way, all the pictures of Baby Junior with Vlad coming out. Tremendous. Oh my god, how can you not love baseball? This is why baseball is many people believe is the best sport because of shit like that. You don't have that shit in the NFL and NBA. Well, the NBA a little bit, but not in the NFL.
Yeah, NBA.
You see pictures of like Steph and Dell and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, in the NFL it happens, but it's few and far between.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so
I feel like though
win game 1.
Big Cat of Barstool said this, and it's very true. The Blue Jays are just America's team unless you're a Dodgers fan, right, for this series?
I mean, they're in Canada.
Mostly. But that's the funny part. Like, isn't it though? Isn't everybody rooting for the
Listen,
Blue Jays except for the Dodgers?
we can talk about this when the series is in. I don't want to. I'm not putting out your, There are more.
I said who is rooting for the Blue Jays?
I would think the majority of people are rooting for the Blue Jays. Yes,
as you should.
I mean, I have. There are more players I like. Oddly enough, on the Dodgers than.
Why? Because you're a scumbag.
No, it's because Mookie Betts
you're
is there.
You're a big market.
I will love him.
It's okay.
No, it's Mookie Betts, bro. I would die for Mookie.
Well, he's a better bowler than a baseball player.
Maybe, but Mookie Betts is my dude. And Shohei Ohtani.
I'm glad your team can sit there and watch us play. So that'll be a good change of pace.
Good, yeah. They're gonna watch you lose in 5
games. Do that again next year. You guys will be here again next year.
They're gonna watch you lose in 5 games.
Okay, your best player opted out will not be returning to the ball club.
He's not our best player. Roman Anthony is
Who's your best player this year?
Come on.
Why? Who's your best player this year? Roman didn't play the first half or the last 2 months.
Because he got hurt, yeah. But he was the top 5 player in baseball when he got hurt, though.
He
was 20 years old. Yes, he was.
Top 20.
No, he's top 5. But it's
he might start over Miles Straw on the Blue Jays.
Maybe,
There's a chance he starts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd be your leadoff hitter and your second best player behind Vlad.
No.
If he was on your team,
he's not leading off.
He would be your leadoff.
You have the second most clutch player in recent memory in the playoffs leading off.
That's fair. But I feel like George going down to the 2 hole behind. No, but I feel like because Roman's on base percentage is insane. Players don't walk anymore, and Roman walked so much when he was like. So
Roman
I feel like
shouldn't be on the Red Sox.
What do you mean?
He doesn't play like the rest of the team does.
Yeah, I know he's going to elevate.
He plays like he's on the Blue Jays. Does he not? Though?
That's what I'm saying. If he was on your team, you have him lead off, and you put George in the 2 hole.
That would be a nice problem to have.
And that's what you do. But luckily, he's going to be a Red Sox forever, so that'll be fine.
Yeah,
but either way, all right.
So you
think you win in game 1?
I do think we game 1. I'll go game by game real quick. We win game 1. Game 2 is probably Gausman Yamamoto. I'll give it to the Dodgers. I'll give game 3 Dodgers. Mm-hmm. Game 4, I almost said Patriots. Patriots win game 4. The Blue Jays, of course, win game 4. Game 5, Blue Jays. Game 6, Dodgers. Game 7, Toronto.
To be young.
I will tell you right now, and I will put money on this, and we'll have a couple shows before then. I will put money live. I'll do it live, and I'll share my screen. If the Blue Jays are in game 7, I'll put $500 on the Blue Jays to win game 7. The Blue Jays are not losing in game 7 in Toronto if it gets there. Zero chance. 0.0% chance.
Okay. I think if you guys are gonna win, it's gonna go 7. However, I want here's my thing when it comes to the Blue Jays is the way you guys play. Like you're not gonna roll over. Like every game's gonna be competitive, and I'm expecting it to be a competitive series. But I'm expecting it to be a competitive series that ends in 5 games. I don't see a world. This Dodgers team does not scare me. The Dodgers are a juggernaut.
It does not scare me. They don't scare me. One guy, number 17, scares me. And nice to see he's finally on a flight to Toronto. All those memes are very funny, by the way. Fuck you guys.
Oh, yeah, that is. I didn't think about that. That's very funny.
But it is funny. You got to have a healthy respect and nervousness when he's at the bat, at the plate, excuse me, if you're a Blue Jays fan, of course. Honestly, I'm not kidding. He's the only one that puts a little bit of jolt into my heart. It's the only player on the team. Blake Snell, I wouldn't say young, sure, but
I wouldn't be worrying about just their offense, bro. I would be worrying about the 4 guys.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the pitching.
Yeah,
but this team doesn't strike out. They don't get overwhelmed like all these. They will not bat fucking 98 like the Brewers did.
That's fine. That's the reason why the Brewers. Part of the reason why the Brewers batted that way is because the Dodgers pitching is very good.
The Blue Jays don't do what the Brewers do.
I get that, but the Blue Jays have also played teams that
the Mariners were rated by everybody to have the second best pitching staff going into the playoffs beyond the Dodgers.
Yeah,
and we absolutely mashed them. Even the games we lost, we mashed them.
Yeah, I get it. They didn't perform up to. Yeah,
they don't scare me. I think people can't say they didn't perform. The Blue Jays had a part in that happening.
Yeah,
it's not like the Kirby and Gilbert just suck now. Like that's not a thing.
No, but they're also first time there. Sometimes you get the jitters, and it doesn't really matter.
It was our first time there.
Yeah. Well, again, you're hitters. You were in the ALC. You know, some of it. Yeah. When was the last time you were in the ALCS? Was it against the
2016?
Who the fuck was on that team?
Jose Bautista, Edwin Encarnacion. It's that whole team. It was back to back, 2015 and 16. And Josh Donaldson, Edwin Encarnacion, Jose Bautista, Devin Travis, Russell Martin.
I remember him.
Devin Travis was like a really high-rated second baseman prospect. He kept getting hurt.
Devin Travis. What a name. Yep. All right, so you're saying Toronto in 7 is what you're saying.
I want to say Toronto in 5, but I'm going to say 7.
Please.
This team doesn't scare
realistic.
Me. It doesn't scare me. Sake. It doesn't scare me.
Okay, that's fine. Again, it's your team.
All right, Blue Jays in 5. Fuck you and the Dodgers.
Yeah, all right.
Look at it fucking say 4.
I would say the world would be shocked if that were to happen.
Listen, this team is different. It's different this year. Trust me.
Sure. Listen, I get it.
When we add Skubal and Kyle Tucker in the offseason too.
I get it. Optimistic. We're feeling good. I get it. I
No, it
get.
has nothing to do with that. The Dodgers don't scare me. I don't know why everybody's so nervous about the Dodgers. They don't, what are they?
I mean,
It's a
they're
fucking
just
man.
playing. They're playing at an
I could go
outrageously high level.
punch Mookie Betts in the fucking face and he'll bleed the same as I do.
Yeah, I know. But if you were taking at bats next to him, he would ruin.
Well, I
you.
don't think he could strike me out if I'm taking that bat.
No, but I'm
against Mookie
saying,
Betts.
like, if you had, yeah, you could fight anybody, but you cannot
Well,
play baseball as good as that, man.
Well, of course. Well, I hope my team can play. I don't care if I can.
Yeah. So
People,
You know.
this is the Vladimir Guerrero breakout. I mean, he's already had a breakout fucking playoffs, but this is where people are like, okay, he is a top 3-5 player in the league. This is the series that everybody shuts the fuck up. Just because he doesn't hit 50 home runs, he sucks. That's what everybody says, right? He only hit 23 this year. He's ass. Nope.
that is not
Don't wanna hear
enough
that.
for him. That is not enough.
It doesn't matter.
He should hit 30 at least.
That's debatable.
You should hit 30 home runs.
He's an unbelievable baseball player.
He is. I like him a lot. But he should hit 30 home runs. At least.
Okay.
So
He got robbed by that piece of shit Ohtani for an AL MVP award.
you think so? He doesn't pitches.
He bet like 330 with 48 home runs and 130 RBI and didn't win MVP.
Well, because he does it
That's
both
my point.
ways.
Fuck him.
If Ohtani's healthy, guess what, guys? He's winning the MVP every year. Just because of what he can do. There's no other player that can win an MVP other than him if he performs. How can you? Because you're always going to be like, oh, look at his offense. Oh, that's real good. Oh, and he did. Okay. Like, it's not fair. There needs to be a separate award for him.
I don't think he should just win it every year because of that.
But he's going to, though.
I don't think he deserves it.
I don't disagree.
I think you should just take his hitting stats.
No, because
I don't like pitchers winning MVP. Well, then get the Cy Young out. Why is the Cy Young an award? Then if batters can't win the Cy Young, get the fuck out. No, not just for him, just in general. Like pretend Ohtani retired. I don't care about him. Why can pitchers win the best player in the league award, but batters can't win the Cy Young?
Because they don't pitch.
Okay, but get the Cy Young out then.
But that's why they have silver sluggers and shit. That's the hit awards.
No one gives a fuck about a silver slugger. If pitchers can win MVP, then what's the Cy Young point for?
The Cy Young's. What are you talking about?
The Cy Young is a pitchers only award, JPJ.
Yes, I know.
Why can they win the MVP?
Because if they have a ridiculous year and they're the most valuable player in the league, you can win both.
Justin Verlander should not win it in 2011 if someone else is hitting 300 with 50 fucking home runs.
Okay, now that's a different question.
No, it's not. It's just so he shouldn't be eligible to win it. Why is there a pitchers? Where's the batters only award? Where's the batters only award?
They don't have. They have the silver sluggers.
No silver sluggers, but it's for position. Not only one player wins it. 9 people win it.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen,
that's the dumbest fucking thing in sports.
It's very rare when it happens. It doesn't happen all the time.
A reliever has won MVP.
Yeah, Eric Gagne, because he was the.
He should be in prison.
Listen, I don't disagree, but that tells me that there was really no standout offensive players that year, and he broke the same. He had it was ridiculous. Again,
I'm looking up 2011 now.
I think when it comes to starting pitchers, I think it's different. If you have a ridiculous, I will make the argument that in 2001, Pedro Martinez should have won the MVP.
All right. I would say, just off a first glance, there should be 3 batters that won MVP over Justin Verlander in 20. One was your boy, by the way. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Oh, Ellsbury was great that year.
He hit 322 with 32 home runs and 105 RBI. Jose Bautista.
What are the steals, too? 30? Probably 30 for
Give me a second. It doesn't show the whole breakdown. Here we go. 2011.
He had to have 30-30.
Where the fuck is stolen bases? I don't know.
Well, either way, that's the year that he had him steal all that money from the Yankees.
Yes, exactly.
Hell yeah, brother.
Red Sox no, it was 2 years before that. What the fuck? Now it's pissing me off that I can't find a stolen bases.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, here we go. He had 49 and didn't win MVP.
Yeah. He surged late.
By the way,
he was.
Do you want to guess how many stolen bases he had in 2009? Out of curiosity.
58.
74.
That's for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
By the way, real quick, we'll get into the.
Ellsbury was great until he wasn't.
Verlander had a 2.8 ERA. And when it's not like he had a fucking 1.6.
2011.
Yeah.
So Verlander was the MVP
with a 2.84 ERA.
What was his record though?
24-5.
man, that's pretty good.
But the records are the most overrated. Fucking Paul Skeens wins like 8 games a year.
But back then they weren't.
I
Now
understand.
they don't look at records the same way they did before.
If Paul Skeens was born 8 years early, he would have 7 MVP awards.
Yeah.
he would be the Ohtani, but just for pitching.
Back then, in 2011, pitching records still mattered like it was a big deal.
This is so disgusting. Like this is like egregious.
Just do me a favor. All right, so Ellsbury was one of them. Who are the other two?
Verlander 1, Ellsbury 2, Jose Bautista 3, 322 with 43 home runs, 103 RBI. 4 Curtis Granderson, 292, 41 home runs, 119 RBI.
That's good. And 119 is nice.
And then the rounding out the top 5, Miguel Cabrera batted 354 with 30 home runs and 105 RBI.
354 that's nice. Miguel Cabrera, unbelievable player. Just like the best of that generation.
One of the best ever.
Like ever.
You know what's insane? Just I did like an MVP. I told me this is why I know a lot about like just random sports stats. I do like sporkles and stuff every day just to keep my mind fresh. I did an NL MVP one. People forget Barry Bonds won 2 MVPs with the Pirates.
Yeah, he was a Hall of Fame player before he.
I mean, that is fucking stupid.
Before people, technically he never failed the drug test, but before people assumed he did steroids, which he most likely did. Allegedly though. He was a Hall of Fame. He was a borderline Hall of Fame baseball player before he even got to San Francisco.
And what was this 92, 93 he went back to back with the Pirates. He had a 9.9 WAR. 46 home runs, 123 RBI.
Look at the
batted
steals,
336.
And I bet you he stole 40 bags.
And he had
45 steals.
92 he had 49. 93 he had 39 steals.
Yep.
In those 2 years he hit 90 home runs, 226 RBI, and 98 steals.
Wow.
But he was ass before the steroids. Apparently. 7-time MVP. That'll do it for you.
Yeah.
That'll do it for you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
God, imagine him playing these
Can
days.
you just do me a quick favor before we move
Absolutely.
over to the football? Can you read me the statistics year by year of Pedro Martinez from 1999 to 2002?
I think it was it 2000 he should have won MVP?
Yes, he should have won the MVP. He was one of the rare
I think that was the one,
happened.
off the top of my head, that was the one I agreed with.
Yes.
Let me see.
100%.
What years were you asking?
99 through 2002,
Well, 98 was crazy, so I'll do 98.
That's
first.
in Montreal, correct? 98? Oh,
Yeah, his last
first
year. No, 98's first year in Boston. His last year in Montreal, real quick.
He won the Cy Young that year. In those last years.
Yep, 17-8, 1.9 ERA.
Ridiculous.
323 strikeouts. What the fuck is doing? Then he goes over to the Boston Red Sox and goes 19-7 with a 2.0 ERA, 313 strikeouts, and went 19-7. 99, 23-4, a 207 ERA, 313 strikeouts again. In 2000,
this one right here.
He had you want to guess his WAR real quick? So Verlander, when he won MVP in 2011, had an 8.8 WAR, just for reference.
Pedro, this has to be 10. 10.2.
12.7.
He had a 1.74 ERA, I think, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
18-6, a 1.74 ERA, 338 strikeouts.
Think about that. That might be the best year in the history of pitching.
Might be. It might be.
That might be the best year in that 1.74. And this is in the middle of the steroid era. Dudes are juiced and jacked to the fucking gills.
Let's do best WAR seasons in MLB history real quick. Just for shit.
Holy shit. 1.74.
Okay, I mean, number one. Like, I don't even. 1884. I'm going to find the most recent, like the.
Yeah. Modern era. You gotta do
all right, we don't even have 1900 yet, and we're in the top 20.
Yeah, we got to do modern era because.
What do you want to do? Like 1960, 70? What year? Give me a year.
Say modern era. Just say modern era.
What is that? What is modern era year?
World War II, post World War II, 1945.
Or 45.
Or yeah. I mean that takes out season, Ruth, though. That takes out Ruth.
The best pitching season after 1945 is the 29th rated pitcher, Steve Carlton.
Yeah.
Had a 12 points. He had a 0.1 WAR. Pedro's the second best pitching season ever after 1945.
Yeah.
Oh, third. Roger Clemens, 1997.
That's his first year with you guys when he was on the roids.
It's the MLB The Show card.
Yeah.
But real quick, I've never heard of this. Just because the old baseball stats are so funny. Pud Galvin.
Yeah. You look at some of those names back then.
1884. But listen, it just gets crazier. He had a 20.5 WAR. He had 637 innings pitched.
Yeah, they all pitched complete game. They pitched every day.
So the names are the best. But number 2, Old Ross Radburn.
What was his record? I bet you it was like 58 and 20 or some shit.
Yeah, it's probably like 200.
Like every other game.
So in 1884, he went 56 and 22.
Exactly. I literally said 50. I think I literally got close to that record.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
but they didn't strike anybody out. He had 360 strikeouts in 11 years.
Yeah, you know why? Because he was throwing the ball 75 miles an hour. They just pitched all day.
The first person I heard of is Walter Johnson in 1912.
Yeah, great. One of the first. He's in the first Hall of Fame class. It's like him, Ruth, Ty Cobb. That first if you Google the first ever Hall of Fame class, it's like, my God. Even though Ty Cobb, notorious piece of shit.
Like heinous piece of shit.
Oh, like one of the worst humans.
It makes the jersey I'm wearing guy look like a top 5 player.
Unbelievable. One of the worst humans to ever live, Ty Cobb. But
1936
also
Hall of Fame.
One of the best baseball players of all time.
Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner, Chrissy Mathewson, and Walter Johnson.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like 5
of the top 10 players in the world.
5 of the top 10 players in the history of the sport. All in that first, get out of here with that. But anyway.
Real quick, it has to do with the Blue Jays or the series. Could Ohtani retire right now and be a Hall of Famer?
Yep.
If he broke both of his legs in game 1, never played again, is he Hall of Famer?
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yes.
I think
for the sheer feat of it and him being pretty consistently good for 7 or 8 years at this point, doing both. I know he didn't pitch for a season and a half because of the injury, but yeah, he's no doubt. No doubt, right? It's no doubt to me. First ballot. Even if he doesn't have the career numbers, which he wouldn't. There's no way. There's no way he's not in.
I agree.
But all right.
NFL time.
I
facetiously have the Blue Jays in 5. JPJ has the Dodgers in 5, by the way. Just keeping score out. I really said Jays in 7, though. We're just going to move on to this week's picks. Last week was fine.
What happened? No,
that's all right. So the Browns at the Patriots.
No, I need to know what I'm working with. Where's Browns my gap? No, I need to know the gap. What was your record? What was my record? I need to know where we're at standing wise.
You're 0-1 this week.
Yeah, and you're lucky because I was thinking about the Chargers all day, and then you hopped into my chat.
JPJ is 77-34-1. I am 70-41-1, which is very good, by the way.
I am over 40 games over 500.
Okay. I'm 29 years.
Can you let the people know what I did last? What was I last week? 12-3.
You were 12-3. I was 11-4.
Oh, that's not bad. All right.
I won a bet last week and you didn't again, so that's good.
I'm not going to win any of the bets.
I had Patriots -6.5 and a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown.
Fair.
I have my bets already ready, so we'll get to that later. But first, there's no early game this week for the first time in
1 o'clock.
Yeah. Browns at the Patriots. JPJ.
All right.
Patriots getting 7.5. By the way, for those.
Yep. Here's my thing. Best defense we've faced so far this year, no question.
It might be the best we do face.
Yeah,
it's one of the best.
No question. I think this is a true test for the offense. Now, don't get me wrong. The Patriots have been flying high. They've been looking good, but I think they got a little bit of a rock fight in front of them.
I agree.
I don't think it's going to be as smooth as these last 3 or 4 games. Nope. With that being said, I do think the Patriots will win this football game. But I would like to see. I'd like to see give me a good 23-17.
Love a smothering defense.
2013 win.
Just overwhelms Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah. I think the Patriots win. I don't think they necessarily cover. I think this is going to be a close rock fight game. I'm interested to see how Drake May performs because he has been playing at an elite level, but this is a real defense that he's going against. He's been playing Carolina and Tennessee and all the this is legit. This is as legit as it gets.
Oh, have some respect for your Panthers, JPJ.
I love my Panthers. But yeah, I'm taking the Patriots, but I think if I was a betting man, I would be thinking about taking the Browns with the points. But the Patriots should win this football game.
Yep, I could see one of those classic the Brady days games where the game is just ugly, but you never truly believe the other team has a chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the scoreboard they're kind of sticking around, you just don't believe it's going to happen.
Yep.
And then the Patriots win 20-10 or something like that. I could see that. Yeah, I think I would probably pick them with the points as well, like a 20-10 game. But I wouldn't be surprised if we win this game 20-13 and we don't get it by half a point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be tight. I think that it's a legitimate test for the offense. Not even maybe, it's the toughest one to this point.
Yes.
But don't let the record fool you. Their defense is elite.
If Drake May balls out here, the MVP chance will be full force after this game. If they score another 30 piece. Yeah. And it's because of him. It's not like two defense touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then we have just a fucking disgusting game here, JPJ. The Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons getting 7.5 is apparently the number this week. Half the league is favored by 7.5 points.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. How do you feel about that? I'll go first.
Yeah.
For this one. We'll switch off. I have the Dolphins. This is one of my upset picks of the week.
What makes you okay? Now I understand the talent.
Yep.
They don't want to play for that coach, dude. I don't know why he has not been fired yet.
Well,
no, I don't. I literally don't know why he hasn't been fired.
They're probably just waiting until the end of the year, I guess.
What are they going to go? Let him go 1-16? 2-15?
Yeah, with that talent, if you get a real coach, and then you have like a top 2 pick, that could be pretty exciting.
Yeah, you need a new quarterback too, there. Just so you know. I'm taking the Falcons. I could see this game being close, though. I could see Miami fighting and keeping it close, but I'm taking the Falcons at home. To me, the Dolphins don't care, but they don't want to play hard for their coach. He's a dead man walking.
Well, if they wanted to play hard when they liked him, never mind that.
Yeah, but he's a dead man walking to me, and they're just the way that they got their asses kicked last week by Cleveland is just unbelievable.
By the way, the Falcons got their ass kicked too.
I agree. But
are they the weirdest fucking team in the league?
The Falcons at least played somebody
but
good, didn't they?
Played the Niners, but they got and they did nothing. They lost to the Panthers 30-0.
Hey, don't beat 4-3 Panthers, by the way.
But no, they look horrible, and then really, it's so odd.
Yeah,
they took it to the Bills on Sunday Night Football.
They did,
and then they just get their ass kicked by the Panthers, the hurt 49ers.
The Jekyll and Hyde, man.
So odd, and they get who they play next week?
Us.
They come to Foxborough.
Yeah.
So we want the Falcons to look great this week because that means they'll put up a stinker next week.
Correct.
Let's go Falcons. I'm still picking the Dolphins.
No.
I have to pick some of these games, JPJ, as you like to point out with your record.
I get it.
I have to pick some of these.
I get it.
And I have to pick the ones that could conceivably happen.
Yeah.
Like there is a chance the Falcons just look dead like they have a few weeks this season.
It's possible.
And then there is a chance that talent does hit for one game with the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. So why not this week? And it'll be on turf too. They love that. Nice and warm, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't feel great about it, obviously. So you got the Falcons, I got the Dolphins.
Okay.
Another pretty disgusting game here.
Well, not
it's
so much
disgusting.
anymore, I feel like.
Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner either for the Jets.
I was gonna say, isn't any game the Jets in gonna be disgusting?
Correct, but especially on the other side when the team's not that good. But the Joe Flacco,
I was gonna say
Bengals look like the 2000 and whatever Super Bowl it was that the Ravens beat the Niners, 2010 or whatever it is.
Yeah, here's my thing. I don't think the Bengals are disgusting anymore with Flacco. To be honest with you.
I do.
I think he is competent enough that if they protect him, he's gonna find those guys, and that is what their offense is. He's not fucking Joe Burrow clearly, but I think that he can keep them afloat. I think I have been, and they're on a bye this week. I think, aren't they? I think the Steelers are frauds.
No, the Steelers played.
No, they were on a bye last week.
Packers.
They were on a bye. They were on a bye last week. I think the Steelers are fraudulent.
Correct.
So I think. Listen. Anyway, I
do have the Bengals winning.
Yeah, obviously. I do too. No Garrett Wilson. I mean, what are you gonna do? You said no Garrett Wilson and no who?
Sauce.
Damn, dude.
I think that might be. I don't feel like playing this week.
Yeah,
it might be like, no, I'm good. Oh, so you want me to play against Jamar Chase tomorrow and 7? No, I'm all right. Hey, next week if we play against whoever the fucking Dolphins receivers, I'll feel good next week to play.
Yeah.
Why not?
But I'm taking the Bengals at home. Jets aren't winning a game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Another game that apparently is somewhat interesting but kind of gross. The Eagles hosting the Giants. Eagles getting 7.5 like every other team is this year.
Yep. What an epic collapse by the Giants last week. Unbelievable. It looked
Couldn't have happened to a better team.
Yep. It looked like they were going to win in Denver by double digits.
They were okay. I think the record is 1,200 something and 0. Teams up by 16 with 5 or less minutes to play in the regular season, and they lost.
It's in one now.
That when you have a stat like
epic,
that, you did some nasty
collapse.
shit.
Yeah, epic collapse. And again, they had won 2 games in a row. Stop twisting your thing.
No, they didn't win 2 games in a row.
What?
They didn't win 2 games in a row.
Would they go win, loss, win?
Yeah, they lost to the Saints in New Orleans and then
that's
beat the whoever the fuck they beat.
That's right. But they were so.
But they were looking much better than the Russell Wilson.
Yes, Dart and
Scatterbo gave him some life.
Yeah, they gave him some life. There was some and again, Dart is he's got a little bit of a swagger to him.
Too bad he stinks though.
Yeah, not great. That's just a bad collapse. The Eagles are going to be looking for revenge. They were embarrassed by this team. The Eagles are going to beat them by fucking 30.
I agree.
That's what's going to happen here. If I had a lock bet of the week, it would be Philly with the points because Philly is going to murder this team.
No, by the way, as of this recording, AJ Brown has been ruled out though.
Well, it's all right. He
finally popped off.
Yeah, he finally popped off and he used all his energy.
Yeah. This is a very interesting game here. Not this one. I skipped this one, but yes, the next one's very interesting. This one will talk. Your Carolina Panthers are hosting the Buffalo Bills. Bills getting 7.5 on the road in Cackalack, as the kids say, North Kakalaki. My mom was born in North Carolina, by the way, on a military base.
Yeah, Panthers undefeated at home. CJ 3-0 at home this year. With that being said, the Bills are coming off 2 straight losses.
And a bye week.
Josh Allen was looking furious on that Monday night game. Like he was looking like, So I love my Panthers. I do. But I have a feeling that the Bills this is a get-right game for the Bills.
Yep.
And although I will tell you, I would take Panthers with the points. I think the Panthers are frisky, but
they just stink.
They don't stink.
They stink.
They're 4-3. Have some respect.
They just stink.
Have some respect. All right. With that being said, I'm taking the Bills. The Bills win this football game. Josh Allen's going to go off.
The Bills lost 2 in a row, and then they had a bye week to stew on it. That is I think this is an Eagles-Giants situation. I think the Bills make a point here and win by 3 touchdowns.
All right, fair enough.
This is an interesting game because the Ravens are on must-win watch the entire season because of no Lamar in the last 3 weeks.
And also favored by 7.5 points with 1 win.
Which is...
It's insulting.
No, it's not. It's realistic.
Insulting.
And I think the Ravens win by 2 touchdowns here and start their quest back to the top of the AFC North.
The Bears have won 4 games in a row.
Don't care.
Okay, but they've won 4 games in a row. They are 4-2.
Yeah.
And I get it. Lamar's back, and Lamar's a game changer.
They've played 2 good teams and lost by 85 points to them.
Yes, but they are playing a team that is 1-5.
They had nobody on there. This team that will be out there on Sunday is not 1-5. They had no Kyle Hamilton, no 2 of their pass rushers, no Lamar.
I just think that you want to favor Baltimore, fine. By favoring them over a touchdown, that is insulting to the Bears.
If you think about the preseason, if this was a week 1 game, this would probably be the spread.
Okay, but that's week 1.
Yes, but this is the healthy Ravens week 1 team.
1-5.
But they didn't go 1-5 with this team.
They were 1-3 with Lamar.
They were 1-2 and then lost the third game. The game he got hurt. He was 1-2.
With that being said, I think
he scored 45 points in Buffalo and lost. That is not his fault.
Yeah. I think Baltimore's winning this game. I'm picking Baltimore, but I don't think it's going to be I'm sorry. I think the Bears. If I was the Bears player, I would be taking that line personally.
The Ravens might win 10 games in a row.
I don't disagree with that. I do think the Ravens are going to win that. With the way this is playing out, I could see the Ravens at the end of the year having games to win that division.
Mm-hmm. For sure. We play them late in the season. That could be a very big game.
It could be a very big game, and that would be a game that even as high as the Patriots are, I'd be like, whoa.
Well, the Ravens are 1-5. Why would you say, oh?
I'm talking about the line.
Come on,
I'm not talking. I just said the Ravens are going to win the game.
Come on.
If I was a Chicago Bears football player, I would look at that and I go, oh, that is insulting.
Yeah, but it's right though, in my opinion.
That's fair. I disagree. Make it 4.5 or something. 7 over.
No,
you
can't. The Ravens are the second favorites to win the Super Bowl before the season started, and this is their 3rd game with a full roster.
They're 1-5.
This team is not 1-5. You got to stop saying that. The logo was 1-5. Cooper Rush is 1-5.
Listen, first of all, he played 2. He played as many games as Lamar did, and he has 1 less win.
Lamar's 1-2.5.
Not great.
Okay, he scored 40 points in Buffalo and lost game.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah,
Derrick Henry stinks.
I'm taking the Ravens. Yeah, the Patriots should be making phone calls to Baltimore daily.
If we don't have Logan Wilson on our team by Monday, I'm punching a hole in my TV.
We probably won't.
Well, they should. Another interesting game: the Niners and the Texans.
Wait, who are you picking? You picking the Ravens?
Obviously. I'm picking the Ravens by 100.
Okay.
The Texans hosting the Niners. Texans getting like the obligatory 2.5 points that every home team gets. So it's basically pick 'em. Mac Jones is confirmed starting again. Niners coming off a good win against the Falcons on primetime TV last week. Texans still don't know how to play offense.
Yep.
CJ Sharp might have the biggest regression I've ever seen from 1 to 3. You're 1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
What did he have? The second best rookie season ever behind Cam Newton, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was pretty okay last year.
He made the playoffs. He played well in that Chiefs game. Yeah, he played well in that game.
And then, I mean, their offense is genuinely horrific right now.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Mixon is out
traded,
still, or is Mixon
all
back?
pro left tackle.
Yeah,
might have been the problem.
Yeah.
He's been out. But Woody Marks and Nick Chubb is NFL pairing running back. That's not the problem. Nico Collins has played every game.
He doesn't have Tank Dell, obviously. He's not out
there. They drafted a guy in the second and third round, and they've been playing. They have a good tight end, Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
They don't have an offense that should be 30th in the NFL.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I think
CJ Sharp might not be good. I think there's a chance of that. I'm not saying he isn't. There is a chance. I'm allowing for the chance that he's not good.
Yeah. With that being said, give me the Texans.
Okay, fair enough. Any reason beyond that?
Nope.
Fair.
I think the Niners are due. You know, the Niners are good, 5-2, 3-1. But Mac's banged up. The Texans' defense is still pretty good.
Their pass defense is elite.
Yes. Yeah, I just think at home, big game. Yeah, Niners travel.
I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah, give me it.
Our boy looked bad last week, JPJ.
Who was it? Yeah, come on.
I understand
Mike
it's not
Evans
his fault
died.
necessarily.
Mike Evans died on the field.
But it was a tough week for the number one Baker Mayfield podcast. It was, regardless of why. It was still a tough week.
Yeah.
Abuka's off the injury report, though. He's ready to go. Mike Evans did pass away, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's probably out the majority, if not the rest of the year. So his 1,000-yard receiving streak is over, which is sad. Every year that he had been in the league, 1,000 yards. One of the most underrated, underappreciated wide receivers in the league. Yeah. What is it? Clavicle? Was that what it was?
His shoulders all fucking
like collarbone, clavicle. Yeah, it's all bad.
But luckily for them, they play the 1-6 Saints, so give me the Buccaneers.
Absolutely. Buccaneers.
Not much else to say about that.
Bouncing back on the wagon. They'll be good. They'll be fun.
Oh, this was a frisky week 1 game. Or whatever week it is. The Saints almost beat them.
Yeah.
But, give me the Bucs regardless. Cowboys and Broncos. The Broncos might be the most fraudulent 5-2 team ever. They should have lost 2 absolutely horrendous teams to the Giants and Jets.
But that's what happens when you have an elite defense, man. If your defense keeps you in it, shit happens, man. The reason why they beat the Giants is because their defense was like, okay, we're done here. You're not scoring. You're not moving the ball anymore. So offense fucking do something.
No, I agree, 100%.
And then the offense did enough.
But they haven't looked as good as we thought they were going to going into the season.
I agree.
So give me DeCorian Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys to walk out a mile high with a win.
I was leaning that way too, you bitch. I was leaning that way too. I think the Cowboys, again, if there's ever going to be a team that's going to slow Dak down, because Dak's on pace to throw for like 7,000 yards. So if there was ever a team that was going to slow him down, literally, it's going to be the Broncos, right? They have
Javonte Williams' revenge game though, and he's averaging 6 a pop too.
Yeah, look to one of the best, if not the best, free agent signing in all the league.
They're off. Everybody on their offense is cooking. George Pickens looks like CeeDee Lamb,
and now CeeD's back. It's like okay, well,
ridiculous. Jake Ferguson leads every tight end category.
They still have a pretty good offensive line. Williams has been great.
Fucking crazy.
Dak is elite at passing the football.
It's absolutely insane.
They're incredible.
This is purely like elite offense versus elite defense here.
Almost like they probably shouldn't have traded Micah Parsons. Maybe.
Yeah, and then they gave their money to 2 shit corners.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm going to go with
By the way, why did Jerry Jones not realize those corners look good because they kept getting to the passer?
Because Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot.
And he does his radio spot every week. You see how these quotes always come out. He just speaks publicly. He said they want to trade for an elite defensive playmaker. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
you
asshole.
had one, bro. You had one.
Fucking idiot.
Moron.
But yeah, give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll go with you there. This one's a tough one for me. I think
Piece
this is
of shit.
actually one of the best games of the week.
Yes, I agree.
This should be good. But I'm gonna take Dak as well. I'm gonna take the Cowboys there as well. Then you got this dud right here.
The
Fucking Colts are gonna be 7-1, dude.
No, they will not be. The Tennessee Titans go into Indianapolis and win the game.
Hell yeah, you're picking the Titans.
I am. Give me the Titans. And the law of averages are gonna win with me one week about the Colts. They are not a 7-1 ball club. I'm sorry.
I mean, they're not losing. The Titans are bad, bro.
The Titans win this game.
I said that I thought
they're getting 14 and a half, by the way,
in that division.
Yeah, that one might be the worst prediction of all time.
Listen, not great. I would take the Titans with the points for sure. That is way too large of a point spread. But I cannot take the Titans here. The Colts will win this football game at home. Yeah.
And then we got
I don't think they're 7-1 good though. I think they're a good team. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're 7-1 good.
Sure. We got a juicy one here. Aaron Rodgers hosting his former team, the 4-1-1 Green Bay Packers. Basically, pick them. Oh no, excuse me. Green Bay's on the road and getting 2.5, so it's probably like Green Bay -5 if they were in Lambeau. Yeah. Give me the fucking Steelers.
Packers had a bye last week, yeah.
Yeah. No. They had a bye week 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh, all right.
Was it? Let me see.
No, they played last week.
They played the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's right. Week. They struggled with the Cardinals. It was closer than it should have been, right?
Yeah, which is why I'm taking the Steelers.
They're frauds, though.
So are the Packers.
Yeah.
Jordan Love is the NFC Justin Herbert. He just got his cock sucked for absolutely no fucking reason. He's done nothing. And he's worse than Justin Herbert.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. I hate the Steelers. I'm going to take the Packers.
Oh, yeah. I'm not hoping the Steelers win by any means.
Yeah. This one's the easiest pick of the week for me. No,
Would you pick the Packers?
Yeah. No, I'm taking the Packers there.
Yeah. We can
Monday night game, which would have been a great game, but now it's not.
Hosting the Commanders. Chiefs getting 11.5. The point spread was 6.5 before Jaden was ruled out officially. It could be Chiefs -21. I'd probably still take the Chiefs.
Yeah. It's Chiefs all day. The Chiefs are the Chiefs are back, man. I mean, they were 0-2. Everyone was giving them shit, and it's like, okay, they're the elite of the. You know, it is what it is.
Odds on favorite Mahomes to win MVP and the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah,
rightfully so, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me the Chiefs in that, and now we move on to. By the way, just Jags, Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, Raiders, Lions on the bye week this week. The most bye weeks of the whole season, I believe. I believe there's no other week with 4 or less.
Yeah, 6 teams.
I will go first with my bets while you do some research because I already wrote mine down.
Oh, good. I got it.
Okay, well, I'll start with my Patriots one because you started last week, I believe. Give me the Pats with the -7.5 and a Hunter Henry tud.
I am doing something somewhat similar. I am taking the Pats with the points, and I'm going with the Stephon Diggs touchdown.
Plus,
he has to score sometime, doesn't he?
I wish he had like 1,500 yards in the touchdowns. That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
All right, and my second one is the Commanders with the points, though, not to win. Commanders +11.5 and a Marcus Mariota rushing touchdown. So the command again, just the +11.5, not to win, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I am going to take the Green Bay Packers with the points and an Aaron Rodgers interception.
Packers -2.5 plus a Rodgers INT. Love that. My final one is if you put $50 on this, you'll probably be able to retire. Titans Dolphins money line.
Wow, what would that get you?
Let me see. Give me 1 second.
What would $50 on that bet get you?
Oh.
Where you going, DraftKings?
Well, I'm gonna do there's a calculator for DraftKings where you can see what the money line would be what the parlay would be.
That's fair. Well, my last bet, you know where I'm going, CJ.
Don't you dare do this stupid shit.
You know where I'm going. My problem is if I would feel better if Bryce Young was playing, but he's not going to play. Andy Dalton's going to play.
I mean, that gives him a better chance.
And I don't think it won't.
Mm-hmm. Will be. What did I say? Dolphins and Titans.
Yes, money line.
How much money are you putting on this? Do you want to see?
You said if you put $50 down, you'd retire.
That was a little facetious. But if you put $100 down, $50 down will win you $3,860.
That's not bad.
It'd be plus 3860 as a parlay.
Get a little boost on that sucker.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I am taking the Carolina Panthers with the points, and give me an Xavier Legette touchdown reception. Not taking the Panthers to win the game. I'm taking
Plus
the Panthers with the points. Yes, plus 7.5, plus an Xavier Legette touchdown.
Best accent in the NFL.
I have never heard him talk.
Oh my God! How the fuck have you never heard that?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, why would I? He's the Carolina. I mean, I like the Panthers. Don't get me wrong. But why would I?
Why wouldn't you know?
No, I just think they're frisky. That's all.
So yeah. All right. The Titans-Dolphins one might be the most insane one ever said on this program.
I'm gonna put $10 on that this weekend, though. I'm doing it.
Might as well.
Fuck it. I'm doing it. And if I win money, I'm not giving you a cent.
I came up with it.
I know, but I'm not giving you.
That's
a cent.
fucking disgusting.
What would $10 get me? If $50 gets you $3,000, $10 is gonna get me what, like $800? No, it's plus. No, wait, it's plus three. It's gonna be $360, right? Something like that.
It's plus 470. I mean $470. Excuse me.
On a $10 bet.
Mm-hmm. It's plus 860. That's what the Titans are, and plus 400, which is what the Dolphins are.
And those are money lines. So those are them. Those are them to outright win the game.
So it'd be plus 4,700 in a parlay. So you win $470.
Fair enough. All right, college football. Any big ones this weekend?
It depends.
I know. Listen, we don't gotta talk. Oh.
What?
I'm about to have a visitor.
Oh.
I'm about to have a visitor.
We have the LSU Tigers hosting the number 3 team in the country.
Oh, you're going to lose again. This going to be your third loss?
No, we're going to win. Only to piss me off because I want Brian Kelly fired, so we'll win this game.
Yeah.
When we're talking about ranked matches, we have 8 Ole Miss and 13 Oklahoma. We have, funnily enough, even though he's already played Clemson, Bill Belichick's playing his first ranked team of the season. They're playing Virginia. Did you see they had a bomb today about Lombardi, the Pablo Torre guy?
They had a what about Lombardi?
A little bombshell that he likes. Torre always likes to drop on Friday mornings.
No, I didn't know it was about Lombardi.
That guy's a fucking tool bag. Yeah,
he is. He's terrible.
But then we have Alabama and South Carolina. South Carolina's not great, but it could be a little tricky.
What was the bombshell?
Honestly, I forgot what it was. I was kind of watching it while I was driving around and stuff this morning. I'll probably watch it here in a little bit. And then game day is at Vanderbilt, of course. But this is what I have a problem about. No, hold on. This is what I have a problem about football. Sports in general. Is it LSU's ass and Brian Kelly should get fired? Or is it that Vandy's actually a playoff contender and can win the SEC? Because both can't be true. If we go into Vanderbilt and lose by 5. So we can't be asked if we lost to a perennial championship contender on the road. That can't be true. We're not ass if that's what it is. That's the only problem I have by people. So why does it have to be one or the other?
It doesn't. I think
no, not you. I'm not talking about you personally.
I personally think that Vanderbilt is a playoff contender and can win the SEC. And then I think that you guys are underperforming. Yeah, I think you guys are underperforming. I think it's a combination. It doesn't have to be one of the. I think it's a combination of both.
Diego Pavia is horrendous at football.
I don't know who that is.
The quarterback for Vanderbilt, again, his meat just sucked from the back. He threw for 140 yards to beat us.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is it the coaching?
What are we doing?
Vanderbilt's got a good coach?
No, I think Brian Kelly should overstay his welcome.
How long has it been with you now?
4 years.
That is not a long time.
But he's just not a fit for LSU. Is known as the team, they have the swag, the colors, the cool uniforms. It's in the South. Shaq's always there. Odell is always there. It's like the cool place to go. Who is the least cool fucking coach of all time? Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
It's just not, and he's from the Northeast. Like he's just not a good fit. He's not a good fit. But yeah, in terms of big games, that's probably the biggest ones.
Okay.
Yeah, not a great slate this week, but a lot of ones where teams could trip up, but no bona fide. It was supposed to be LSU and it was supposed to be okay, everybody lock in on this one, and it probably still is. It is still number 20 at home, the hardest place to play in the country against number 3. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm fully expecting LSU to win purely for the Brian Kelly saves the job factor. No, there's no football reason. There's no football reason, I believe it. We also have a 5-star freshman right guard starting at left tackle.
Oh, that's
nice. His first start. Yeah. So it was either him or our backup center was going to start at left tackle.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
The left tackle got hurt.
You don't have a backup?
Apparently not.
Okay. That sounds like a missed opportunity in the recruiting ranks.
And Brian Kelly is like the best recruiting offensive line recruiting person ever.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get a backup left tackle.
But you know how fucked up the NIL is of college football now?
Listen, I don't want to get into it.
It has nothing to do, well, let's do with NIL, but we won't get into NIL. Kids do not care about teams winning losses when they're recruiting anymore. LSU has 9 5-stars on campus this weekend.
Yeah.
When all the rumors of Brian Kelly's getting fired and LSU stinks.
Yeah, but
and
they know
7 of them are committed to other schools.
Yeah, but with LSU, they're one of those schools where it doesn't, like obviously it matters who the coaches are and stuff, but it doesn't.
Well,
LSU's always going to be LSU.
They recruit themselves.
Yeah, exactly. They're always going to be LSU. They're multi-time.
It's just funny though. 9 5-stars and 7 are already committed to other teams.
It's actually bullshit because in the NCAA game you can't recruit more than 5. You can't have more than 5 visits a week. So what the hell is 9?
That's just uncommitted or committed other. We have like 39 recruits or something like that on campus this weekend.
It's ridiculous. That's
almost
not fair.
40 people.
That's not fair.
But that's LSU's cool. It's the cool. Any Alabama fans will tell you it's the best stadium in football to play on the road. Yeah, like there's nothing. It doesn't matter if you're an LSU fan or not. Yeah. So all of that recruits itself.
Yeah.
And then it helps when Joe Burrow and Shaq and Odell are on the sidelines every week. That helps a little bit.
Yeah.
For Justin Jefferson will be there because he already played.
Yep.
So.
But
I can never, once the game kicks off, I can never root against my teams. Even if I know it might be the betterment for us in the future. Brian Kelly got fired and we bottomed out. When they get, I'm not going to be like, oh, let's go Aggies. Like, fuck no. Fuck Texas A&M.
Wow. It's disrespectful. Are they a rivalry of yours?
Yeah, it's probably Ole Miss, Bama, and A&M in order of like hatred.
Okay.
Ole Miss 1, Bama 2, A&M 3. And A&M is they're a cult school. They're very fucking corny. They have the yell leaders, those fucking weirdos that dress up in like farm uniforms that like do cheers. That's god, horrible. Look at them.
All right,
bunch of nerds.
Is that it, or do we want to talk about this NBA shit, man? Because this shit.
I think we should wait because it doesn't look like it's over.
So we want to wait and see if like we have a full story maybe next week or something.
Kevin Garnett today said, "Fuck everybody."
I'm gonna be very upset. That's gonna make me upset.
I'm gonna cry a little bit.
That's gonna make me upset. I love Kevin Garnett. I love Kevin Garnett for obvious reasons. All right.
Anything is possible.
We'll hold off because maybe by the time next week we're recording.
Shit.
Yeah. Maybe by next week when we're sitting here to record, we have more of a full scope of this story. But if you have not been paying attention to this NBA gambling story with Chauncey Billups, Google that because it is fucking wild. X-ray
machines inside of the poker tables.
It is wild. So do yourself a favor, Google it if you don't know what we're talking about, and then next week, hopefully, by the time we sit down, we have more of a full scope, and there'll be more names.
Because you have Shams and Brian Windhorst saying it ain't over.
Yeah, holy shit! And then, a completely side thing. Our boy Terry Rozier, former Celtic great, arrested for gambling.
But JPJ, we can get into him because that story is kind of
we'll do this and then we'll get out of here.
And like I've talked about, I'm a big like serial killer documentary guy. This guy is just as guilty as Jeffrey Dahmer, but not like the seriousness of punishment. But I just mean it is so fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip of him in the game in question?
Yeah.
He hits a pull up mid range and then just runs down the court, plays defense, gets a tip pass, and then holds his ankle and walks off the court.
Yeah.
And he had his under in that game for everything. And I think like that bucket, he was like 1 point away from it. He's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Just like said, how about? And then, oh, fuck, I forgot what else I was going to say. But I mean, if you look at, he is just the most obvious guilty. Just the most obvious guilty. Yeah. And me and JPJ did a little bit of offline chat and stuff like that. Sam Cassell, Chauncey Billups. Well, that's what I was going to say. That's why I said Sam Cassell. It was down to Sam Cassell, Joe Mazzulla, and Chauncey Billups to get the job after we fired Ime. Imagine we gave this shit to Chauncey right now. Fuck it up. But no, and Sam Cassell is still on our staff, so shout out to him.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
Yeah.
that horrendous Celtics loss on opening night to the 76ers.
I told you. You kept saying they're going to be a playoff team. I told you they're going to suck cock.
They're going to be a playoff team.
No, they're not. Playing,
but I'm going to be honest with you, and it's only one game. I'm not overreacting. I think we're going to find out a lot about Missoula this year and whether he.
No, we won't because everybody will give him a pass.
Not in the media up here. They are not. Let me tell you.
The media hated him when we won the championship.
No, but like they're.
They did really? Though. They said it was all the talent, and which it is in the NBA all the time, by the way.
Yes.
Even Phil Jackson and stuff would have no championships if he didn't have the players yet. I don't care how good of a coach he is.
Well, I mean, when you coach Shaq, Kobe, and MJ, for
that's my point. Though, when you have the best offense in the history of the sport, you're going to win the finals like we had 2 years ago. But no, the media did hate him though, even when we won the championship.
They hate him because he's kind of
prickish. Well, and he just says to shoot threes all day.
Well, yeah. But again, to me. When you say that I think they're going to be a play, we didn't lose that game based on the talent on the court. We lost that game because of the decisions and the coaching.
I don't know. Joel Embiid had 2 points and we lost.
Yes.
And then you have Paul George.
Yeah, I know. But we were comfortably – it looked like we were going to comfortably win that game at points. We had it wasn't because of the talent disparity why we lost. We lost because we started taking threes when we shouldn't have been taking three, and it was the coaching. So I think that's where they're kind of like, obviously that Edgecombe kid, fucking holy moly, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That was unbelievable. Rookie that first game.
We're gonna be 0-8 probably.
Maybe. Listen,
we're playing the Knicks, Pistons, Pelicans, Cavs, Sixers, and Rockets the next 7 games.
Yeah, we'll see. I thought Jaylen Brown actually played a really good game, and I'm intrigued to see how he plays as the number one guy.
I've seen enough.
He had like 15 assists. He had
I'm down to trade him already.
No,
after 1 game.
Stop it.
I'm down to trade him. And he's talking about how great Terry Rozier's character is today. Did you see that? That was good. That's a good time to do that.
No. This
is not indicative of Terry Rozier's character. And he's the head of the NBA PA, by the way, Jaylen Brown. So that's a good comment.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's a good comment. Or the assistant. He's either the VP or assistant VP, one or the other. Great comment when the guys. I mean, it is. I could walk into my house and watch a crime happen, and it would be less guilty than Terry Rozier. It's about you can't talk about his character when he's limping off a court to win $200,000 when he's made $100 million. Did you see that? That was for $200,000.
Yeah, but we even were talking. And again, we're gonna
at least Sam Cassell. I mean, I keep saying poor Sam Cassell. By the way, Chauncey Billups is $7 million.
Yeah, but he has hundreds of millions of dollars.
So does Rozier, and he's doing for $200K.
First of all, what kind of world are we living in when somebody at the don't get me wrong, Rozier is he's a fine player, I guess.
He's making $100 million.
Get the fuck out of here.
More than that. Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer and made less money.
Yeah, Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Fame who the Celtics drafted, by the way, and Patino got rid of him because he's a piece of shit.
Fuck you, Rick Patino.
Yeah, really, honestly.
His last contract with the Hornets was 4 years, $100 million. Just his last contract.
Yeah.
He signed his rookie deal 4 years, $10 million with the Celtics. 3 years, $60 million from the Hornets.
What was the Pistons deal though? That was the one, right?
Who, Rozier?
You're talking about Rozier. Sorry, he went to the Heat, right? Was he on the Heat for a while?
Yeah, he made $10 million, and then so it's 76. So he's made $191 million in contracts there, Rozier. So you probably figure another $5 to $10 million in endorsements. He's probably made over $200 million in his career, and he did this for $200,000.
The fact that somebody that is at the level of Terry Rozier can make $200 million, that is a fucking joke.
Rightfully so, we bash on Elon and Twitter and all the idiots on Twitter, and especially on the wrestling episode because it's heinous in the IWC. When Shams tweeted out like the original Sam Cassell, oh my God, Sam Cassell.
What the hell you got against Sam Cassell?
I fucking hate Sam Cassell, apparently.
Just because they're both bald?
Yeah, just bald guys. He used to go for the Celtics, I guess. Chauncey Billups. The people like tagging Cash Patel and the FBI and like tagging like their team's coach because they hate him and like sending a stat out and like, look what he did in Game 6. Get on his ass. It's so fucking funny. Yeah. People said Rozier should have been arrested for Game 7 of the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals, which might be true. Yeah. But Twitter for that stuff is the best app ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
if only Cash Patel and the FBI cared about the Epstein files, like they cared about finding pro players gambling, and we'd be in an ideal scenario there. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. But no, honestly, we will talk more about the Chauncey Billups stuff next week.
That could be a whole episode depending on what happens.
We literally could go down a rabbit
Especially
hole.
the Blue Jays get swept. We're not prepared that didn't happen.
If the Blue Jays get swept and somehow the Patriots lose, we might just be doing a full episode on that.
The full 3-hour game.
Taking a week off about everything else. Yep. But yeah, so we're gonna dive about, because I'm telling you, if you don't know what we're talking about, you have to Google.
By the way, Google it and then refresh, because it gets crazier by the hour.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's up to 44 people and like $30 million now.
It is a wild
The
story.
Rozier one is separate, by the way. It's literally what we said. Like, he faked an injury because he bet on his under and won $200K when he's made $200 million, which is fucking insane. That is, you can Google that a little bit and get into that. But the Chauncey Billups about Sam Cassell and Damian Jones, the former Cavs player and the Lakers assistant coach. But did you see Damian Jones' stuff came out now? We'll get on that for a quick second.
No.
He was giving people information on, because he was assistant coach with Darvin Ham for the Lakers. He was giving information on when LeBron and AD were going to not play before their injuries were even announced. So it would be like Lakers -9 or whatever. And then, of course, once LeBron and AD are announced, I would go to the other team by like 2 or whatever. Yeah. Those line crazy sways. He would tell his friends 7 hours beforehand that LeBron wasn't going to play.
Got it.
So they would get in on it while the number was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he's accused of. And then Chauncey, working with a mob. The X-ray table thing might be the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Crazy. All right.
Reading through the bottom of the table what the other people's cards were.
That's unreal.
What the fuck?
That's
but
unreal.
Google, spend your whole Friday night up until the Saturday night, Friday night, whenever you listen, Saturday or Sunday, leading up to your whatever team you want to watch football tonight or tomorrow, reading up on the Chauncey Billups stuff, because holy shit.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Even if you're not a sports fan, I don't know why you're listening to this, you're not a sports fan, but genuinely, even if it has nothing to do with sports.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Mafia's involved.
Yeah, but we will dive into that next week. We are going to get out of here. Thank you again for watching this episode of The Swarm right here on the Hive Media. If you're watching this on Saturday, tonight, NXT Halloween Havoc, we have Peggy, who just had a birthday this past Wednesday. Shout out to Peggy, as always. Peggy's the GOAT. We have Peggy. We have Josh. They will be in costume.
They have not told us either.
Yes.
They're keeping it close to the vest.
Yes, they are to be in costume for the NXT Halloween Havoc watch along. I actually think this show is going to be really good tonight with Halloween Havoc. But yes, so if you're watching Halloween Havoc or you just want to have a good old time, come right back here.
Because they will be talking about non-Halloween Havoc items, I would.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you can see Josh and Peggy both in costume watching along and celebrating to NXT's Halloween Havoc. You can catch me and CJ here twice a week.
And we'll be in the chat on Saturday, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. You can catch me and CJ here twice a week with the Swarm. On Mondays, we release our pro wrestling episode, and on Saturdays, we release the sports episode. There is no Buzz coming up next week, but the Buzz is here Monday through Friday every week, besides next week. Here at the Swarm, you get little snippets Monday through Thursday, and the full interview drops on Friday. CJ, what do you and Josh do every bi-weekly here at
Impact and Tact? We are actually recording tonight about 2 o'clock in the morning my time, about 12 hours from now. We are going to review I guess it won't be out. It'll be out in 2 days from now on Monday. Mm-hmm. The first ever Impact episode recorded in London, England, JPJ.
Wow.
Yep.
Fancy.
So that'll be basically Josh finds.
Are you going to be having tea and crumpets?
Fuck no. Josh literally just finds the worst episodes of TNA for me to watch. Basically, just laughs at me while I react to it.
Yeah, I think that's the bit, right?
It's the bit, yeah, and it works because God, they're shit.
Yep. So there's that. The High View, the video game series I do in EA College Sports 26, that will be released tomorrow, Sunday mornings. That comes out.
Brutal injury.
Oh, poor Stewart.
He's dead. Him and Mike Evans.
Torn pectoral, gone.
But Stu's had a tough day. He tore his pectoral, and then Josh killed him in their video game series.
I saw that. I mean, just a rough day for Stu.
God, Stu was having a bad day.
He does some great content here
when he was alive. When he was alive.
Yes, I don't know. Ball, tremendous. He's playing some NHL.
I love Stu to death. It is funny how bad he is at these games. They are hysterical.
Oh yeah, it's hysterical.
It's absolutely hysterical.
Absolutely hysterical. And then we got the Substack with Peggy, Bryn, Josh is writing there. Josh had a really good article last week about kind of going to a live event in Melbourne and kind of getting that wrestling juice again.
Melbourne, have some respect here.
I said Melbourne.
You said Melbourne.
No, I didn't.
Rewind if you're watching this, rewind again in the comments. Tell me you said Melbourne.
I am very good with my Australian pronunciations.
Okay, Melbourne.
Josh has complimented. I said Melbourne.
Okay, no problem.
Josh has complimented.
Melbourne. Sure. Josh is also a murderer, so
in a video game form, not in real life.
I've seen him at it. Could happen.
But yes. So go check out the Substack. Follow us here at The Hive Media, The Hive_Media, all social media platforms. CJ, let the people know where they can actually follow you as well.
CJF writes. I'm starting to write again.
Hell yeah.
Back with like a main platform. I just agreed to a deal with the Sporting News, JPJ.
Oh my God, did you?
I'll start on the 1st of November, yes.
What are you being writing about? Football?
Pretty much anything I want because they love. To be honest, I won't get too into it, but they kind of saw like I have experience everywhere, so I just kind of do whatever the fuck I want, to be honest, and work on my own hours as long as I hit a certain amount of articles a month. I can write fucking all of them in one day if I want to take the whole month off.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I probably won't do that. But.
Not bad at all, my friend. Good for you.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So go check that out. You can follow me, JPJ Loves Gaming, on all social media platforms as well, and you can catch up.
Watch him stream because him watching his sim team in preseason games was absolutely hysterical. Never mind like a real game. And then him also doing defensive line drills and like the game glitching, so both defensive linemen will block him at the same time, or both offensive linemen because you were the defensive lineman. I mean, it is so the little post things were moving, right, or whatever you call them. And they kept glitching the offensive lineman into you with maybe one of the funny. You're like, all right, fuck it, and just quit the game.
I quit. I was like, I'm out. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. This is fucking bullshit.
Over preseason games, getting simmed and drills in the training camp.
My players. It's the how you.
So just imagine regular season or playoff games. How JPJ is going to be reacting here.
Is this your first year watching me doing these things?
No, but it's just even funnier. No, I was in your chat last year. I watched you.
Yeah, you were, because I lose my fucking mind.
I know, but I'm saying the preseason training camp losing your mind is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah. Listen, I got.
Well, when you have good offensive talent, and Geno Smith is your quarterback, you're gonna crash.
Listen, Geno in the preseason been balling out, bro.
Judkins looked like prime Barry Sanders last week.
He did. The weeks before that, though, he looked like
fucking
Travion Henderson. He looked like a fucking bum. No, he's not going to be a bum. I like Henderson.
But the battle should we have drafted Judkins? They want 2 picks after. Well, Judkins went. No,
Judkins went first though.
So but Ohio State running backs there.
Yeah. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I got to go cut like 12 dudes for my Panthers right after we get out of it. I got to go on the Madden and cut. It's cut.
I'm going to go grind. I'm going to be the show's new program or the rest of the pro. They did the haunted, they dropped like 20 levels of it.
Yeah, they dropped a whole bunch of the spooky.
Yeah.
CJ's flying high because they released a 99 overall.
Vladimir and I got 99 Guerrero Roger Jr. Clemens Blue Jays too.
Yeah. They released a 99 overall Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So good.
The ALCS. He is my starting first baseman.
He's so good.
I have him. I have the 99 Shohei they released, the two-way Shohei in there.
I have him in there too, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then I haven't gotten to the Clemens yet.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, I know.
He makes the Red Sox one look like he's a 77 rated player. I don't know why.
Well, the statistics are better on him.
But I'm just saying though, they're not like his pitches are like not that different.
You got to think a 99 that they released day one because that Clemens came out day one.
Well, you couldn't get it for a while.
Yeah, but I know, but it was out. Like
yeah.
They didn't change the statistics compared to the 99.
Yeah, they got to keep up with the power curve.
Now, exactly. So now the 99s we get now are like fucking.
I'm gonna be excited to use Stan Musial today.
He's in the spooky.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm gonna get him.
Yeah. Stand the man, baby. Good swing.
By the way,
anyway,
unbelievable stats. Very underrated, Sam Musial.
Oh, one of the greatest
in real life,
players,
I mean,
one of the greatest players of all, like probably one of the 10 to 15 greatest players of all time. Stan Musial.
We need to do this. I'll just say this. We'll do at some point in the offseason, like coming up with like our 10 most insane baseball stats from like the 1900s.
I would not be against picking a category and having a list weekly on here, to be honest.
I think we will do this, and we have talked about it.
Random category.
And any sports, we will do random drafts too. And we talked about this with the wrestling, like after WrestleMania when it's kind of died down, doing like a top 10 theme song draft or something like that.
We'll be doing random drafts for sure. I love drafts. I love lists. I would make that a weekly segment.
That episode might be 6 hours, and I wouldn't even realize it.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, like this week, if you were like, hey, top 10 list.
Yeah, like seriously, if the Patriots lose and the Blue Jays get like swept, we might have to do like a fucking list draft.
No, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. All right, we're going to get out of here. Follow the Hive. Follow both of us. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you on Monday talking some pro wrestling. Till then, peace out.